Okay. Here is the smartest, kindest, most wonderful woman that you'll ever know. Portia De Rossi.
Portia De Rossi. Hi, baby. Hi. 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 This is great. Great? Really great. This is great. I thought it was so great. It was a Saturday morning, and it was, you know, fairly early, mid-morning, and you came out, and when we asked why, you said, I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
The light bulbs were straight around the this one here. I was fixing those light bulbs.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a really lovely day, I thought. It was a great energy in the room. It was really exciting to be there.
When did you know that she was the one for you?
When I first laid eyes on her. But it took me 3 years to actually tell her how I felt about her, because I was on Ally McBeal at the time, and I was not living as an openly gay person. I was closeted and very, very afraid that if I talked about being gay, it would be the end of my career. So I wasn't about to then date the most famous lesbian in the world.
But when you first saw her, did you, like, you guys were on a set? You were on a set?
We actually met socially, and I just felt that immediate draw.
Did you just want to talk to her?
Yes, and we did talk a little bit, and then over those 3 years, we saw each other at parties or at various things, but the one time that was the most significant was during a photo shoot, actually. I just walked over to say hello to her, and I couldn't believe it, but she turned around, and it was like an arrow was shot through my heart. I felt weak at the knees, and I was overwhelmed with how I felt.
Really?
But then it took me about 10 months to get the courage up to actually do anything about it.
Were you trying to shoot an arrow?
No, I had given up.
She had no idea.
I completely had given up. We met a while back, and I felt like we had a connection, and I didn't feel anything back, and I just, you know, was like, okay, well, I just have feelings for her. And
I'm hard to read.
You're hard to read.
I must be, because I felt very strongly toward her.
But no, I didn't know until that when we got together, when she finally told me how she had been feeling.
So who proposed to whom, and why was it important to be married?
Well, Ellen was going to surprise me with a commitment ceremony at a joint birthday party that we were going to have. So we made the date of August the 16th, and then during that time, gay marriage became legal in California. So we were about to have the ceremony, and then all of a sudden, it was like a gift that it was then legal.
Was it important to you to be married?
Yes, it's important to be married, because as a gay person, it's hard to know the difference between being married and having that kind of legal stamp of validity to your relationship. It's hard to know how that actually feels until it happens, and that's why it's so important that everybody gets to have that feeling that
certainly
that
have the right to it.
Yes, and also the thing about being a gay couple is that, you know, in the past you referred to your wife and there was quotation marks around it. And there was always that chance that people would kind of snigger about it. But now it's fact, it's law. She's my wife, I get to say that she's my wife, and that's just the way it is, it's fact.
Yes, and you call each other wives. My wife, my wife. My wife, my wife.
It's weird to call her my husband, because she's not.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like that.
And you know, and you really, anybody who's married knows that there is a difference. There is it feels like you're home. There's an anchor. There's a safety. I mean, I'm going to be with her till the day I die, and I know that.
We'll be right back. That's it.